What is up, everyone? It's DSP, and if you're hearing an echo, it's because I am going to do a DSP Tries It review of the RC car, or RC spy car, that comes with the Call of Duty Black Ops Prestige Edition, which I did purchase. Now, this car is pretty neat. Basically, that is the RC car on the ground right there. This is the remote control that comes with the car. Now, right off the bat, I want to warn everyone, because the rumors were true. To operate this guy, you need 12 AA batteries. 6 batteries for the car, 6 batteries for the remote control. But when you see the features that this thing has, you're going to understand why it takes so many. Now, it would have been neat if they could have put some kind of a rechargeable battery into this guy, but unfortunately they did not. So first of all, what are the features? What do you get with this RC car? Well, as you can see here, this is your remote control, and what I want to do is actually turn it, if I can get the display to show. You have a adjustable volume setting, which, as you can hear, is actually transmitting my voice. There's a microphone down on the top of the RC car, so you could drive this car, say, up to someone's room, or as a spy vehicle somewhere and try to listen to what people were saying. Now, as you can hear, I don't know how much of a spy vehicle it could possibly be when it's that loud. So that's up for debate. But basically, that was the whole idea of this thing, is they were saying, it could be a spy vehicle or whatever. And let's actually lower the volume bit down to the lowest settings. What I actually want to do is turn off the remote and turn it back on for you, and show you all the options that are on the remote. So as the remote boots up, you see there's a little LCD screen. This is Call of Duty Black Ops, which is pretty sweet. And let's lower the volume again. There's 4 different settings. You got your signal strength, which is just like a Wi-Fi strength on an internet connection. Over here it had your battery readings for both the car and the LCD controller. Now I'm a little confused because ever since this is brand new batteries I put into both, and it's already saying that the car, as soon as I put the batteries in, brand new batteries, was at a reduced charge. It wasn't at a full charge. So I don't know if that's just a problem with the readout, or maybe the batteries I put in there suck. They were some pretty shitty third-party generic batteries. You get speed in your bottom right-hand corner, meaning you can have this thing go at low speed or high speed. That's low speed. And you can actually soup it up and have it go even faster, as you can see, and actually have this guy go do some serious fucking speed. Holy shit. But I'm obviously, for my purposes, I'm just leaving it on low speed. And then your volume indicators in your lower left-hand corner of your LCD, which, like I said, you can adjust. Now, what you're seeing there on the screen, that's right, this guy actually has a small camera that reads what's in front of us. Right now you're seeing my entertainment center. Right now you're seeing my coffee table. Oops. It's a little hard to control for me because I've never had an RC car before, so I'm not really used to it. There you go. Now you really got a good view of my coffee table, up close and personal. But it's pretty neat. I mean, having a portable LCD screen like this and having this thing drive around, a kid could have a ball with this thing. Or this could probably be, I hate to say it, but this could probably be the source of many practical jokes, many hijinks for people in college or whatever, driving into like the women's locker room and shit, just being assholes. I mean, the potential is there for hilarity, let's put it that way. And there it goes. Inevitably it gets stuck. Oh, actually I got it unstuck. Well, now it's stuck over there in the corner. Here it comes. It was pretty neat. Pretty cool because it's not just a remote control car, it's also a LCD screen. It's also, you can go forward and backward. As you can see, the trigger is dual action. If you pull it, it goes forward. If you push it up, it goes backward, as you can see. And you've got a trim control, meaning you can actually control the direction of the front wheels to go left or right. Because if you remember when I first took this out of the box, I said it looked like the wheels were forced in one direction. That was just because of the packaging, but you can actually adjust it with the trim. So you can have it go either left or right or straight. It's actually a little bit hard to get it to go straight, to be completely honest, probably because of the way they packaged it, but nothing's perfect. Fully adjustable volume's pretty cool. Speed adjustment is pretty cool. So overall, this is a pretty cool thing. This if you were to buy this at a hobby shop, this thing would probably cost you like, anywhere between $50 and $100. So I can understand for the Prestige Edition why they charge $150. I mean, it's pretty much a fully functional RC car with some pretty cool bonuses like the built-in camera and the microphone. Now, one bummer about this car is that they decided to put the fake C4 on top. So good luck getting your kid to drive this through a public area, because anyone that sees this is going to fucking flip out and think that your kid's a terrorist. So unfortunately in that regard, I don't think that this is going to be much good. But I think if your kid wants to just drive this around the house, have some fun, they could. It's got a plastic front, which serves as a pretty good bumper. I banged it around today, drove it into a couple of my walls, and there's no paint or anything that came off. There's your spy cam right in front. That's your little spy. Oh my god, in fact, it's showing my face right now. Look at that. That's pretty scary. And that's your microphone on top. So pretty sweet overall. A pretty decent addition. In fact, I'm going to go out on a wall and say basically this is probably one of the best things that you could get with a special edition of a game. Because usually you get some really silly collectible. Like last year they gave you those fake night vision goggles for Modern Warfare 2, and it was like, they're not real night vision, so they kind of work but not really, and what the fuck are you going to do with them? Or how about Halo 3? When Halo 3 came with a fake Spartan helmet that was small and couldn't fit a human. I mean, I could see if they had a plastic replica Spartan helmet that actually fit and you could wear it to parties and shit, like on Halloween, but that thing didn't even fit. So it was like, what the fuck was the point of that? Those are stupid collectibles. This is a practical collectible. If you're a kid, you can use it, or you can give it as a present to a kid. They'll love it. You can use it yourself if you're in college to fuck around with people. I mean, it's pretty cool. So overall, I think this is a really good thing to have with an edition of a game. Now, it's a shame that they probably are never going to sell this by itself as an RC car. I mean, how often do you see an RC car that has a built-in spy cam, microphone, and LCD screen? Almost never. So I'm not, it's a shame but you have to buy the game to get it. But if you like Black Ops, you might as well go for it. I mean, at this point, I'm not sure how many more are left out there, because from what I've heard, people actually bought the shit out of these because they thought this was a really neat thing, and I agree. So I'm going to actually give this a rating as an RC car itself. I'm not giving this is not by no means is this some kind of a rating of the game itself, but just as a bonus, this RC car with LCD screen, with spy cam and microphone gets a 4 out of 5. It's really good. The only thing that I'm a little disappointed about is that it has the C4 on top, so you can't drive this in public, and also that the wheels don't always point perfectly straight. In fact, it's actually very difficult to get them to point perfectly straight. And I'm not sure if that's the design of the car, or that because the packaging might have fucked it up in transit. Who knows? But it's pretty sweet. And it also comes with this stand. I showed you this yesterday, but I'll go ahead and show it to you again. That's the stand that it's supposed to sit on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, I am zoomed out. Back up a little bit. And I believe there's this particular way you're supposed to angle this guy when putting it on this stand so that it like lines up with its undercarriage and basically holds it in place. Now, I still haven't perfected that. Aha, here it is. That's the precise angle, and there, of course, it fucking goes. It's got a precise angle you're supposed to put it on that will hold it in place. So there it is. So there's your RC car precisely angled on the display stand that comes with it, so that you could actually put it on display in a display case, a bookcase, whatever you want to do. Pretty cool. They understand obviously you're not going to be driving the car around all the time, so they give you that display stand. That was a neat extra as well. So again, the RC car, pretty neat. The one thing I can't speak to right now is battery life, because I didn't spend a day driving the damn thing around. Maybe I'll fart around with it a little bit on this weekend and see if I can actually give it a legitimate test of battery life. But for what it is and for the features it has, I give it a 4 out of 5. So pretty cool addition. Again, I recommend if anyone wants Call of Duty Black Ops, they have the opportunity to pick up the Prestige Edition and they like something like a neat extra like this, I think this is something really cool to have and it's worth the money. So go check it out.